Destructo Vision.
Colt Express is a programming game for 2 to 6 players attempting to rob a train in the Old West. The game is played over 5 rounds, with each player taking turns playing cards that determine their bandits' actions. At the end of the game, the train pulls into the station, and the player with the most loot wins. Set up the locomotive and as many train cars as there are players. A 4-player game will have a locomotive and 4 train cars, randomly chosen, connected in a row. The last train car is referred to as the caboose. Place inside the locomotive the marshal, yellow, and 1 strong box. The train cars get a number of random purses and gems, as marked on the interior of each car. Each player chooses a character card and its matching components. 6 bullet cards, 10 action cards, and a bandit pawn in their matching color. Place the 6 bullet cards face up in numerical order, with the 6th one on top, and place the action cards face down in a stack after shuffling. First player is chosen at random, then each player goes in turn placing their bandit in the last 2 train cars, odd numbers placing in the caboose, and even in the second to last car. Choose one of the 3 station cards and 4 of the round cards from the correct type for your number of players, and make a stack face down with the station card on the bottom. Also, place the stack of 10 neutral bullet cards near the locomotive. The 6 characters each have a special ability. Belle cannot be targeted by a fire or punch actions if another target is available. Cheyenne punches and picks up the dropped purse, but not if it's a jewel or a strong box. Django fires and the target bandit moves 1 car away. Doc draws 7 cards instead of 6. Ghost may play his first card of the round face down, but not if he chooses to draw instead. Tuco can fire through the roof of a car, shooting a target either above or below him. Let's review the action cards. Move, bandit must move to an adjacent car or up to 3 cars if on the roof. Change floors, bandit must climb up to the roof or down into a car. Marshal must move the marshal into an adjacent car. Robbery. If there are any loot tokens in your location, you may choose 1 and place it on your card. Punch. Punch a bandit in or on the same car as you. If that bandit has loot, you choose which loot token they drop at the location without looking at its value. Then you choose an adjacent car to move them to. Fire. If you are in a car, you can shoot a bandit in an adjacent car. If you are on the roof, you can shoot any bandit on the roof of any other car as long as there isn't another one blocking the line of sight. If you want to target one 2 cars away, but there is a bandit on the car between you, then he blocks the line of sight. Bandits on the same roof are not considered blocking each other. You can never target a bandit that is on the same spot as you. If you shoot a player, give them 1 of your bullet cards to place in their draw deck. If you have no bullets left, the fire card has no effect. Gameplay takes place over 5 rounds. Each round is divided into 2 phases, the Schemin phase and the Stealin phase. After setup and shuffling their decks, each player draws 6 cards. The first player then reveals the top round card, which shows how many cards each player will play, how they should be played, and sometimes an event that will happen at the end of the round. This triggers the Schemin phase, where each player plays a card, in order, onto a common stack for everyone to see, according to the round card. After all the cards for the round have been played, the cards are picked up without disturbing the order. The deck is flipped over and each card's actions played 1 at a time. Once through all the cards, if there is an event, it is resolved, and then all of the cards are returned to their proper players and shuffled back into their decks with any bullet cards they have received. Everyone draws a new 6-card hand, and the second player becomes the first player and reveals the next turn card. This starts the round of Schemin and repeats until the final round card is resolved. The player with the most cash at the end of the game wins. Turn cards show how the round will be played. Blank, 1 card face up. Tunnel, 1 card face down. Speed up, 2 cards face up together, first card first. Switching, 1 card face up, but change the direction starting with the first player. Most turn cards have a symbol on the end signifying an event. Angry Marshal. Marshal shoots bandits on the roof of his car, then moves 1 car toward the caboose. Swivel Arm. All bandits on roofs move to the roof of the caboose. Braking. All bandits on roofs move 1 car toward the locomotive. Take It All. Place a second strong box where the Marshal currently is. Passengers Rebellion. All bandits inside cars receive 1 neutral bullet. Pickpocketing. Each bandit can pick up 1 purse from their current spot, if there are any. Marshal's Revenge. Each bandit on the roof of the marshal's car lose their least valuable purse. Hostage taking of the conductor. Each bandit in or on the locomotive receives $250 in ransom. Important rules to remember. Whenever a bandit winds up in the marshal's car, they take a neutral bullet card and flee to the roof of the car. Nothing can make a bandit fall off or leave a train. If a player uses all his bullets, they collect $1,000. Strong boxes are always $1,000, jewelry always $500, but purses are between $250 and $500. Any specific reference to purse excludes other loot. Otherwise, loot refers to all three. Bandit abilities are the only exception to the rule. Colt Express is easy to learn and great fun for larger groups. Full of classic Western cliches, cool trains which require quite a bit of assembly, and a handful of scenery, it oozes with theme. Don't forget to check out our one sheet for Colt Express at the link below, and thank you for watching Games in 5.